here for you. Today, we're going to be doing some pond fishing here in Boston. We're going to be using this guy as long as he lasts. We were walking around. I was actually using a little rubber crayfish as bait. I started looking around. We saw this guy swimming around. I grabbed him, and now we're going to go ahead and use him as bait. This crayfish is giant. I mean, he's almost as big as my hand. Dam area here, and we're going to be throwing it by the dam because there's some big bass that sit there, but they're really, really hard to catch. So without further ado, we're going to get into it. Okay guys, so we're back over here. We're over here by the dam. It's going to get kind of loud just because of all the rushing water behind us. So here we go. I got him rigged up through the tail. Now I do just have a weedless hook on. Usually I put a circle hook on. But I think this will work just fine. If there's a bass in here that's big enough to eat him, he'll eat the whole thing. So we're going to go ahead and jump into it. So I'm 100% sure something's going to eat him. Well, either a bass will eat him or there's giant snapping turtles in here. But I'm hoping a snapping turtle doesn't eat him just because they're very hard to find this big in this pond. So we're just going to throw it by the dam here. Okay, so for my setup today, I'm going to be using a Berkley Cherrywood HD 7-foot medium heavy. And paired up with that, I have my pretty new, I've had this for about a couple weeks now. There will be a review coming out very soon for this. This is my Shimano Kuroda. This is a 6.3 to 1 gear ratio. This is a great bait casting reel. I paid $179 for this and 99 cents. And that is rigged up 12-pound mono. Drag is set pretty loose. And we've been catching some pretty, what the heck? Oh, I just grabbed bottom. I actually caught my PB on this. There'll be another video coming out where I talk about what I was using when I caught my PB bass as bait, all that. Guys, so we're back. Literally had the rod sitting, I guess, on my backpack because we can see some lures out there in the water. Set the rod down. Rod about flies into the water. I set the hook. I hooked the bass. Bass is gone. I hooked him. Was fighting him. For some reason, he just somehow he spit that hook. I have no idea how. He literally just watched me. Oh, it's terrible. Yeah. We literally had a big bass on, guys, and I messed it up. That was my bad. I should have let him eat it more. Crayfish is dead now. Like, he's crushed. Like, I'm almost curious if that was like a big carp because there's monstrous carp in here too. But this crayfish is completely dead now. Like, he's just crushed. His shell is crushed up, and oh, we're gonna try. We'll update you if something else happens, but we're gonna try to hook one. Oh, that was terrible. Okay, guys, so stay tuned. Guys, so this is a different day. I'm going through all the video footage, and I realize now what's up with my camera. Please excuse the bad camera. I don't know what's going on right now, but either way, I finished filming that video a couple days ago. I'm editing it now. I'm finishing it up, and I realized that the clip of the snapping turtle eating the crayfish is gone. Basically what happened is I saw this rock. I threw the crayfish on top of what I thought was a rock, and well, I threw it over it, and I pulled it on top of it, and when I pulled it on top of it, it was in like an inch of water, and the snapping turtle stuck its head up and reached on top of its shell, grabbed the crayfish, and started eating it. And at first, I couldn't tell what happened to the crayfish. I wasn't really paying attention. I turned around, I was like, oh, the crayfish is gone. So I thought maybe a bass ate it. I went, set the hook. I started pulling in. I was like, I hooked something. I pulled it up. It's about a 20-pound snapping turtle on the end of my line. I wish I still had the hook. It was a straight shank 3/0 weedless hook, and it literally broke the hook off. Yeah. It was just a clean break. We were so mad. Because I was, as you saw in that clip, that rod, or no, we didn't even get that on footage either. I didn't have my, I didn't have my tripod for that video at all. I have my tripod now. We're waiting a little bit longer to see what the weather does. But we're going to go out and we're doing a fishing lure challenge. So stay tuned on the channel. Okay, guys. So thank you so much for watching that video. We're going to start a new thing at the end of all my videos from now on. Thank you so much for watching, and never give up.